Hello everyone, this is Laura again. Today we're going to talk about our new craft kit if you happen to be here afterwards. We're making dinosaur lanterns. First thing you want to do is use the long strip that's in there to be the landscape at the bottom of your jar. You don't want this at the very bottom because it's curved. You want it a little bit above the bottom. And if you do notice that it's not quite touching at the bottom, you can snip it a little bit and help it fold. That will make it a little bit easier. And you can always trim that excess, but I didn't need to. Then you can use your dinosaur silhouettes or stickers. These are all cut from cricket vellum, which we used the cricket for at the library. I only needed 3, and I thought he was too big. You guys will have a slightly thinner landscape. It will not be as tall, so you can fit some of those tall dinosaurs in, but I did not think of that. So I'm sticking those on there. I think that's a pteranodon. I don't know. Pterodactyl is what we were taught in school. They all have new names now, or so many of them do. This one was called a stegosaurus. Is it still called a stegosaurus? I hope so, because I liked his name. Slap that guy on there. And then I decided to take a more creative view with the third one. And somehow his legs are not even touching the ground. It's fine. He's jumping. We're just going to focus on how he's jumping. It'll be fine. And then ignore the fact that I cannot peel a sticker. I promise I'm a functional adult-ish. Functional-ish. Okay, once you have those on there, they will become permanently bonded, so they will be there for always. Now you can paint the inside of your jar, but you don't have to. I gave you glow-in-the-dark paints. What this means is that when you have it in a bright room or in a dark room with the little LED light that I gave you on, it will charge that paint. And so even if you turn your light off, it will glow a little bit for a while. I thought that would be fun, but I did not want to do multiple coats of this, so mine looks a little streaky. If you let it dry and then paint another coat and let it dry and paint another coat like we did for the unicorn jars, if you did that one, you will find that you get a nice smooth color, whereas mine looks a little chunky. No judgment here. It's fine. We're just going to say that the dinosaurs had a cloudy day, so go ahead and paint that. I think it also, having the paint there, makes them stand out a bit more when the light is not on. Did I manage to crop out this at all? We're watching me do editing here and wondering, like, what was I thinking? Why did I not crop this? You don't need to watch me paint an entire jar. But we're leaving it in now because I'm, done editing. This is voiceover time, not edit time. Oh, painting. Isn't it great? This is going to be the most boring video you've ever watched because I forgot to crop this section out. At least I learned how to crop things, though. Remember the first videos and how terrible they were? They were so bad. Anyway, paint yourself a layer. Give it time to dry. You can also use a blow dryer to speed that process up, and then do another coat to smooth it out. And then if you want, you can even do another coat to smooth it out. It's up to you. The more coats you do, the brighter it will glow. So maybe you want to just keep doing coats until you run out of paint. It is up to you. This is not, I think, food safe, so don't eat anything out of this jar after you paint it. We are not responsible for any extra limbs or eyes you grow after eating this paint. Don't eat the paint or anything that is touching the paint. Just don't do that. That's just a pretty much good advice all around for your life. So there, coat 1. I'm trying to smooth it out because I have problems, but it's fine. You're getting a lot of my hand in this. Anyway, let it dry. Oh, look, it dried. Isn't it great? See how it's a little bit streaky? Give it some more coats of paint. That'll go away. That's what I was showing you there. Then here is your little LED light. Yours might look a little different than that. And when you just stick it in there in a lit room, it's not all that bright. It's not all that fun. But it's cool. Just turn out the lights. This is for darkness. See? I love that. That makes me happy. And it will glow a little bit after you turn that light off.